Hello. I wanted to talk about why it's so beneficial to cleanse at the start of the fall season, according to Ayurveda. So, Ayurveda recommends cleansing 2 times during the year: the spring, the change of winter to spring, and then the change of summer to fall. And the reason that we want to cleanse in the fall time is because over the summer, over the warmer months, a lot of heat builds up in the body. And so we want to release that accumulation of heat before we move into the cooler months. We also, as the weather gets colder, we start to crave richer, heavier foods. Our body is looking to create an insulating layer of fat for the colder months, for the winter. And this is a natural inclination. It's healthy. We want to feed that. We want to eat richer foods in the fall time. They help to ground us and soothe our nervous system. And we're not talking, build a giant layer of fat. We're talking a thin insulating layer to keep us warm. You'll notice that in the summertime, your appetite is usually lighter and you don't need as heavy food to feel satisfied. In fact, eating really heavy foods when it's super hot outside can feel kind of exhausting. But as we move into the cold months, it's very appetizing. And so toxins love to hide out in fat. That's just what they're drawn to. And so if we've got toxins swimming around in our body from the spring and summer that we've allowed to build up, or that just have naturally built up, maybe we've been living a healthy lifestyle and eating well. I think a lot of us tend to veer off of our healthy habits in the summer. We go on vacation, we just take a more relaxed approach to life, and there's a lot of benefit to doing that. But what it invites is a more toxic buildup. And so if we don't clear out that toxicity before we go into the cold months and start eating richer, heavier foods, those toxins are going to kind of get buried and packed in with all that fat that we're eating, and they're going to get deeper into the body. And then this can lead to health issues through the winter and into the spring season. We might have colds, we might notice allergies, other, digestive symptoms. We might have trouble sleeping. We might have mental challenges, anxiety, a feeling of overwhelm and stress and fatigue. And cleansing can offer a lot of support in all of these areas. So when we cleanse good morning, Stacy, good to see you. When we cleanse during the beginning of fall, we give our system a whole refresh before we head into the cold months. So we boost our immunity, we reinvigorate our digestion, and Ayurveda's approach to cleansing is very gentle and nourishing. When we do these at-home cleanses, they're usually over the course of maybe 9 days, and we're still eating a nutritious diet. We're not depriving ourselves of food. It's ideal if we can take rest and lighten our load, but we can adapt the cleanse to meet our needs, what we're able to do. And so with cleansing, during that time, we, like I said, boost our immunity, reinvigorate our digestion. We also cleanse out any toxins that have accumulated through the spring and summertime. We give our skin a nice refresher as well, moving those toxins out. Toxins tend to circulate in the blood, and we may notice skin issues creeping up, especially this time of year as we're coming out of the summer and moving into the fall. I get a lot of clients complaining of dry skin or rashes or breakouts, acne, anything, eczema, this time of year is challenging for the skin. A lot of stuff is going to come out and express, and that's part of this transition from summer to fall where we've had a lot of heat. One of the ways that heat leaves the body is through the skin, through our pores, through sweating. And so, and that's another way that toxins leave the body. And so if we do a whole intentional system refresh, then we can alleviate any of those skin issues that we're experiencing and prevent any if we haven't had any yet. So this cleansing sets you up to thrive for the winter months. Once it gets cold out, it's not ideal to cleanse anymore. The body is we're looking more to build and insulate during that time of year. And so this is really when we should do it, the fall and in the spring when the weather's more mild. The other thing about doing cleansing in the fall is that the body is also naturally looking to kind of, there's a shedding that's going on as we move into like the Vata time. And so we're sort of more set up to shed any excess weight that we have. And so we can harness that bodily tendency and sort of capitalize on it by doing a cleanse at this time of year. Once we pass kind of that window of fall and move into the deep winter, the body is all about holding on and keeping as much on our bones as we possibly can. So cleansing this time of year can also be a nice reset for maintaining a healthy weight. I'd love to guide you in an at-home 9-day cleanse. I'm going to lead one at the end of September. It'll be starting September 27th. And if you want to learn more about exactly what the cleanse is like and have any questions that you have answered, I'm hosting a free info session on September 15th at 7 p.m. And I'll just break down, what the cleanse will be like, and make sure that you're clear on everything you'll need for it, and that you get a good sense of whether or not it's right for you. So I'll put the link to register for that free info session in the comments below. And as always, feel free to leave any questions that you have in the comments. I hope to see you at the info session, and we'll keep talking about this in the group. I really want to reinforce just what a preventative medicine it is to do cleansing periodically throughout the year. This is how we avert illness and disease and really optimize our digestion is doing these steps whether we're feeling kind of like we need it or not. If we're feeling healthy and vibrant, it's still great to do the cleanse because you want to continue nourishing that momentum. So I'll leave the link in the comments, and feel free to drop any questions you have there too. Hope you have a great day.